Today, I'm putting some of the craziest glitches ever discovered in Animal Hospital to the test. And when I say crazy, I don't just mean funny little bugs. I'm talking about glitches that let you escape the map, completely break the camera system, stack impossible speed boosts, and even make the game's AI behave in ways the developers probably never intended. Some of these have been shared around Discord, Reddit, and the community for weeks, while others are so rare that very few players have actually managed to recreate them. So today we're finding out which ones still work, and whether it's actually possible to survive an entire run by abusing them. The very first glitch already feels impossible. Hidden inside room 2 is a tiny corner where the game's collision doesn't behave correctly. If you push your character into the corner and start spinning as fast as possible, something strange begins to happen. Instead of keeping you inside the hospital, the wall slowly pushes you through itself until you're completely outside the map. Suddenly, you're standing where no player is ever supposed to be. At first, it doesn't seem very useful because there's no obvious way back inside. But after exploring the area, you quickly realize this isn't just an empty space. Outside the hospital sits a strange abandoned crib containing a mysterious doll. Most players never even realize this object exists because it's impossible to reach during normal gameplay. Interacting with it appears to activate strange events, increasing the number of unusual anomalies that can appear throughout your run. Whether that's intentional or just another hidden bug is still something the community argues about. That alone would already be one of the strangest discoveries in the game. But things only get crazier from here. There's one item almost nobody buys: Run Fast Cola. Most players consider it a complete waste of money because the speed boost barely seems noticeable during normal gameplay. Because of that, very few people ever experimented with stacking multiple bottles together. As it turns out, that was a huge mistake. Before testing the glitch, I had to survive several early shifts, unlock the staff-only section of the hospital, and treat enough patients to open the areas needed for the experiment. Thankfully, the first few patients usually suffer from predictable illnesses, making it fairly easy to rush through the beginning of the game if you already know where every medical item is located. Finally, everything was ready. Instead of buying just one Run Fast Cola, I started purchasing as many as possible, one after another, then another, and another. Every bottle increased my movement speed just a little more. At first, nothing looked unusual. Then suddenly, my character was moving far faster than the hospital was ever designed to handle. It almost felt like the game engine couldn't keep up anymore. That's when the real glitch begins. With enough stacked speed, running directly into certain doors causes the collision to completely fail. Instead of stopping, your character simply phases through the wall and ends up outside the hospital once again. Except this time, you're moving so fast that you can reach parts of the map almost instantly. The scenery outside is surprisingly detailed. There are unfinished structures, invisible barriers, oddly placed objects, and even trees with completely broken collision. One particular tree is especially strange. If you jump onto it at exactly the right angle, the physics engine completely loses control. Your character starts flying, not gliding, actually flying. For a few seconds, you can float high above the entire hospital, looking down at the map from an angle almost nobody ever gets to see. It honestly feels more like spectator mode than actual gameplay. Of course, the excitement doesn't last forever. One small mistake sends you falling straight into the void below, forcing you to respawn back inside the hospital and lose all the progress you made getting there. As ridiculous as that glitch is, it's somehow not even the weirdest one. Another bug completely breaks the security camera system. Under very specific timing, if you open the cameras exactly as a new hospital section unlocks, the entire perspective glitches out. Your character continues walking around normally, but your screen stays locked inside the camera interface. The result is absolutely bizarre. You can swap between security cameras while simultaneously controlling your character somewhere else in the hospital. It's almost like controlling two different players at the same time. Watching your own character move across the security monitors while you're still giving inputs feels completely surreal. By the way, if you're enjoying these hidden glitches and want to see more Animal Hospital secrets every time a new update drops, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support these videos, and you'll be the first to see every new glitch, hidden mechanic, and secret the community discovers. But believe it or not, the next glitches get even crazier. One of the biggest surprises comes from that same camera glitch. While the camera system is bugged, your weapon behaves in ways that simply shouldn't be possible. Normally, walls protect both patients and anomalies, forcing you to move through the hospital to deal with every threat. But once this glitch activates, those walls might as well not exist. Players discovered that bullets can pass straight through solid objects. Hallways, doors, supply rooms, and even entire sections of the hospital no longer block your shots. You can eliminate anomalies without ever entering the room they're standing in. It almost feels like you're using developer commands instead of playing normally. And watching bullets hit enemies through multiple walls is one of the strangest things you'll ever see. But the glitches don't stop there. Some of the weirdest bugs involve the patients themselves. Under certain conditions, it's actually possible to shoot a patient while they're still lying in their hospital bed. Instead of dying instantly like you'd expect, they simply collapse unconscious. You can then pick them up, carry them across the hospital, and throw them away as if nothing happened. It's such a bizarre interaction that it almost looks like a forgotten developer test rather than an actual game mechanic. Then things became even more confusing. While experimenting with different anomalies, I accidentally created one of the strangest situations I've ever seen. Normally, skinwalkers only hunt regular patients. They're never supposed to interact with one another. But after manipulating their pacing and leading one anomaly toward another, something completely unexpected happened. The two skinwalkers actually attacked each other. Instead of ignoring one another, one anomaly eliminated the other. But here's the really crazy part. The game counted that elimination as a patient death caused by me. I didn't attack anyone. I didn't make a mistake. The AI simply broke, yet I still received the penalty. It's one of the clearest examples that the game's logic completely falls apart under certain circumstances. While testing more bugs, I found another strange interaction that almost feels intentional, even though it clearly isn't. Normally, you're only supposed to carry one unconscious patient at a time. Somehow though, the game occasionally allows you to pick up a second patient without dropping the first. Suddenly, you're carrying two bodies across the hospital at once before tossing both into the trash. The animation barely breaks, making the glitch look almost official. Not every bug is actually helpful though. Some glitches can completely ruin an entire run. One of the most talked about examples involves a certain visitor who can supposedly soft-lock your game. If specific conditions are met before interacting with them, the hospital can become stuck in a broken state where progress simply stops. Players across Discord and Reddit have reported different versions of this issue, although reproducing it consistently is incredibly difficult. Another strange bug affects the Run Fast cola itself. Even after the speed boost expires, the timer sometimes refuses to disappear. Your movement returns to normal, but the interface continues acting as if you're still boosted. It's harmless, but it's another reminder that several systems in the game still don't communicate properly with one another. Fortunately, not every discovery was negative. Along the way, I also found a few useful tricks that most players probably don't know about. If certain enemies are hiding around the hospital, spraying the fire extinguisher can briefly reveal their exact location. Even invisible ghosts become visible for a few moments after being sprayed, making it much easier to avoid surprise attacks. It's less of a glitch and more of a hidden mechanic, but it's incredibly useful once you know it exists. There are even places around the hospital where certain enemies struggle to reach you because of their pathfinding. While they won't keep you completely safe forever, these spots can buy valuable time during some of the more chaotic events. After spending hours testing these glitches, one thing became crystal clear. Animal Hospital still hides an incredible number of bugs beneath the surface. Some are hilarious and harmless. Others completely change how the game can be played. And a few are so powerful that they almost feel like cheats. Allowing players to bypass mechanics the developers clearly intended everyone to experience. What's even more surprising is that many of these glitches have remained in the game for multiple updates. Since most players never experiment with unusual mechanics, many of these bugs stay hidden for weeks or even months before the community finally uncovers them. Of course, there's still plenty left to investigate. Players continue reporting brand new glitches involving Barney, Rathu, special events, and even rare anomaly behaviors that almost nobody has managed to recreate consistently. If those reports turn out to be real, there may be even bigger secrets hiding inside Animal Hospital that we haven't discovered yet. So if future updates don't patch these glitches first, I'll definitely be testing every single one of them. And if an even crazier bug gets discovered, you'll see it here before almost anyone else. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.